tunesblood.com.
Papi, why you coming from your breathing like that?
My daughter. Hey, my daughter, yeah. The old people can say that curiosity kill the cow. What your own problem again?
Papi, I really don't have problem. But the way you breathing, sir, it's like you running somewhere.
My daughter? Ha, yaka. If I give you the little G's, you yourself will be running to the same player running. So you just hold it there.
Papi, Papi, play on me now, lay on me. You know I your daughter too now.
My daughter, guess what? I had to run away from Wego. Ha, yaka. Tuesday and Thursday, they got one show in town they call it Logan's Hour. Man, that boy can talk the thing that are happening in Indiana. Even when you steal, even you doing wrong thing, the boy will talk it. You doing the right thing, the boy will praise you.
For real, Papi? No, that kind of thing. 1 hour time, yeah.
My daughter, I'm telling you, let me tell you now. Logan's Hour come on every Tuesday and Thursday, 6 o'clock p.m. And when you want to watch Logan Hour, you gotta be on time, or else you watch the show after the show. But guess what?
What, Papi?
It's easy. Just go to Facebook and subscribe to Logan Hour. You go to YouTube, you subscribe to Logan Hour. Anytime Logan Hour coming on, you will get notification. That the notification made me running at the door, my daughter, because I won't be laying back in my living room, man, and get ready to call on that show.
Papi, thank you so much for the information. But I see Tommy walking, coming it out. I don't know if that he looking at too. Oh, Tommy! Tommy!
Oh, what's that? What you calling my name like that for? What you calling my name like that for? Take your time and you there. I'm watching my Looking Hour. Don't got distract me, yo. Wait now. If you ain't got what to do right now, we're already enjoying ourselves. You better get involved with the fries, girl. Tommy? So that today, Papi was telling me that same thing? I want to look for Looking Hour, yeah. Papi, thank you. Thank you for telling me about Looking Hour.
My daughter, that ain't no, don't say I'll tell you. Bye.
In at tunesbyblog.com.
Papi, why you coming from? You breathing like that?
My daughter. Hey, my daughter, yeah. The old people can say that curiosity kill the cow. What your own problem again?
Papi, I really don't have problem. But the way you breathing, sir, it like you running so well.
My daughter, yaka. If I give you the little G's, you yourself will be running to the same player running. So you just hold it there.
Papi, Papi, play on me now, lay on me. You know I your daughter too now.
My daughter, guess what? I had to run away from Wego. Yaka. Tuesday and Thursday, they got one show in town, they call it Logan's Hour. Man, that ball can talk the thing that are happening in Indiana. Even when you steal, even you doing wrong thing, the ball will talk it. You doing the right thing, the ball will praise you.
For real, Papi? No, they're that kind of thing that we want you all time, yeah.
My daughter, I'm telling you, let me tell you now, Logan's Hour come on every Tuesday and Thursday, 6 o'clock p.m. And when you want to watch Logan Hour, you gotta be on time, or else you will watch the show after the show. But guess what?
What, Papi?
Just go to Facebook and subscribe to Logan Hour. You go to YouTube, you subscribe to Logan Hour. Anytime Logan Hour coming on, you will get notification. That the notification made me running at the door, my daughter, because I won't be laying by in my living room, man, and get ready to call on that show.
Papi, thank you so much for the information. But see Tommy walking, coming it out. I know if I he looking at too. Oh, Tommy! Tommy!
Oh, what's that? What you calling my name like that for? What you calling my name like that for? Take your time and you get. I'm watching my Looking Hour. Don't gotta distract me, yo. Wait now. If you ain't got what to do right now, we're already enjoying ourselves. You better get involved with the fries, girl. Tommy? So that today, Papi was telling me that seriously? I'm gonna look for Looking Hour, yeah. Papi, thank you. Thank you for telling me about Looking Hour.
My daughter, now Ada, don't say I'll tell you. Bye.
Okay, all right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on which part of the world you are. Welcome to another great edition of the Logan's Hour. Today promised to be another one again, as always. So we want to say stick and still. You that join us, we are grateful. All right, so sorry, I try to make sure my mic is clear and everybody could hear me, but yeah, it seems like I'm very clear today. So all right, again, so we want to say to all of you who join us here today, we want to say thank you so much for joining us. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on which part of the world you are. To this a very great edition of the Logan's Hour again, as always. So we will be discussing a few things here. Though we will not be here forever, but we will not be here for too long. Anyway, hey, my dear brother, Honorable J. Joshua K. Powell Sr. How are you, my brother? I see you are following. And I see my beautiful wife, Sama Princess Liwe Hamu. I see Deborah, my man, MM, following. Yes, sir. Oh, in the background here, eating sour milk. You see the sour milk? All that intro, you know what happened? I'll be eating cool while on the show. That's why you see me. I was just here to play for some time, but it's sour milk. It's so juicy. So some of you who know about sour milk here on the west side, and some of you who know about men that grow in Liberia, you know sour milk and donut. It used to be normal reset. Get sour milk, get donut. Nobody to tell you anything again. Other men can be eating whatever you not give for them. All right, so let's use this time to say to all of our people who following us, we want to say thank you for joining us today. Those of you who joined us for the first time, you are on the Logan's Hour, and those of you who always join us, we want to say we are grateful for you being here. And because of you, we are here. Because of you, we try our best to be here. With all you, we got no business of being here. But our sole purpose of being here is for information dissemination. We are here to disseminate information to you, our people. So we want to say to you all, as we are about to start today's program, we ask that you join us and let's make it fun. Let's make it fun. I know some of you who usually join us, you say, okay, today the Logan hour is on, Philip Logan is on, so I'll pop in and hear what he usually say. But today's program will be one of the best. Will be one of the best. And I'm not saying it because I try to change my scrolling test color so I leave can look at my program. I want to make it light yellow, but I ain't want to make it green too there. But so it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. They say that too much dressing can spoil the baby apple. When you try to dress yourself too much and you go a little beam, the apple one lane, one side, or you feel you hamster, but you that skin. All right, so let's get into it. So, want to say to all of you, thank you for joining us. Some of you who will join us later on. That's why we keep dragging on, hoping that you will come. And some of you who are going to watch this program later on, because I know I have observed over the time that too many people watch the program after the program. So, which of course I really truly appreciate. That's a clear indication that a lot of people are following. And our sole purpose of it is to store these things in the cloud. So we want to store all of these in the cloud today or tomorrow. Our children will come after us and they will know when we're here what are some of the things we used to talk about and how we care about our community, we care about humanity as a whole. And these are our footprints. Trust me, these are our footprints. That's why I can tell anybody, you will be remembered for something. Whether for the positive, for the negative, you will be remembered for something. I know sometimes when I'm up here, trust me, that tussle too. Me, I know. I got hard time. So that's how I can look at myself. I say, damn it, I got hard time too. Yeah, because to look in your friend's eyes, trust me, and tell them the truth, you're not something small to do. Yeah, to look in people who looking up to you, people who down the line, you had some stuff in common, and at a certain point in time to look in your friend eye and say, hey, listen, regardless of our affiliation, regardless all you have done for me, but I think on this issue, you are dead wrong. Those things are not easy. Those things are not just simple. So sometimes if I'm here and discussing those things and calling out some of my own friends and pointing at some of the errors, I know some of you think it's just I could be playing fun or maybe probably, yeah, I know people have their own way of thinking or whatever way they want to see it, but it's just part of my nature. Yeah. I hate injustice. Oh, when you want to get to me, apply injustice. I hate injustice. I hate it to the point where I remember when I was in school and when someone who feels they are better in whatever way, so you bring that attitude to me, you and myself will not get along. I hate people who feels that they are better than other people. Oh yes, I can say that for sure. Once you reach to the point to think that you are better than somebody else, or you are more important than the other person, yeah, I can see eye to eye. You and I will not see eye to eye. And I tell God thank you for the way He created me. And I tell God thank you that I am satisfied with whatever I have. And I'm grateful that a lot of things do not fool my eyes. I can be eating burger wheat or pan cabbage. I eat it gracefully. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful to the Almighty God for everything He has done for me over the years. I go to Goodwill, I buy shirts. I go to Walmart, I buy shoes. I go to these places, I buy whatever. You can buy your clothes for whatever place we're going to meet. and you still feel intimidated because it's the mindset. It's not the clothes that on you that make you important. So that's why when I see someone who, when they appear, they won't act like they are more better than other people, they can get to me because I know you're just a piece of dirt that will die one day. So when I see you doing all that crap, acting like you are so important than the next man, nothing gets to me. You got to when I see another dirt acting that they are better than another dirt. That thing can get to me a bad way. You're not nothing. You just a dirt that God created. You would die. Your eyes will be buried. So when I see dirt acting that they're better than another dirt, that thing can get to me. It can get to me. So that's why sometimes when people see the way I behave and the way I act to certain people, it's because of the way they be behaving like they're better than other people. No one is better than anybody else. We are all equal, but simply different in our thought process. So not because you wear good shoe, good trouser, or you went to good school, that you stand out like you're better than any other person. Never. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us. You can see the way I started the show. You can know you're going to be fired up here today. I see my own dear big brother following me, Dylan Harris. He following me from from Liberia right now. See my dear big brother. You see him? He following me. You know my head. You can see that piggy with a BA. He get hotter. And God do you play? God, my head so beat to the point where you even me. Guess what? My head. And I see the crime ambassador also following us from Liberia. His Excellency Honorable Zion Glad Chiayi. He's following us from Liberia. I see the coach from the Liberian Old Timer Association in Indiana here following us, G. Raji. He's following us as well. And I see all of my people here following. If I don't call you any, don't get vexed with me. First of all, before we can go any further, I want to say thank you for joining Logan's Hour. And if you just joining us for the first time, if you don't know where you are, welcome again to another great edition of the Logan's Hour. So stay here and enjoy yourself. All right, if you sometimes the old people can say that curiosity kill the cat. If you keep asking why I licking my mouth, why I do my mouth, sour milk here. So now when the show go on to, y'all allow me to put some more sour milk, me fresh it or to, it'll be good at that because my sour milk, we can just sit out here and turn the water. All right, so let's go into the show. So today, we have so many things to discuss. First of all, before we can go into our primary talking point for today, we will say to all of the Liberian members of the Liberian community, those of you who has been all here for some time, you know the story in the community currently. We have one of our brother who you see on the screen here, Mr. Fetri Dia Weyi. He passed away just a few days ago, and the community is bereaved. And today I will also have with me here the former First Lady of the Liberian Association of Indiana, Mrs. Ruth Clark Tati. The former First Lady, she will be up here. She want to appeal to the community as well. She want to appeal to all of the people who follow us as well to at least try to do small thing for their fallen brother. So today, I'll be asking you guys to please do small thing for the brother family. And it's not mandatory. It's not mandatory, but we asking you, please, if you can do something, do something. If you can do something, pray for them. Pray for them, because I know not everybody get it. Not everybody get it. Some people, they might pretend to be having it. They might wear good clothes, but it's not easy. So that turtle won't jump, but the hands are shut. And even when turtle hands shut, we'll understand. Pray for them. You can do everything. You can do everything. So we are asking all of the people in the Liberian community, outside the Liberian community, those of you who God have touched, those of you who has been blessed over the time, to please, you don't have to do similar thing that you did for Mr. Parker and his family, but at least the $5, the $10, the $15. Tomorrow, hopefully, I will hear what Mrs. Tati and or whoever person she will come with, what it has to say to the people in the community to raise funds for their fallen brother. If not, looking out, we start an initiative. We will have letters going around to people who we know can help, and those who cannot help will also agree that you should offer your prayers, because this thing here, I can tell them about it. Don't ignore a fallen person. You see, the same rope that can hold baboon, that rope too can hold monkey. Mr. Frederick, that he was a young person. He was born January 21, 1980. Let me put it back on the screen so you can see it. He was born January 21st, 1980, and he died on February 23rd, 2023. So if you can see, he was just a little over 40 years old. So he enjoyed nothing much. And they think here, they let her assembly. It's the church he used to go to. And those are you. I know how we behave in the Liberian community. One thing I can say for sure, and I will not spoil anybody, the Liberian people of Indiana, they are very good. They are very good people. The only difference is sometimes I know that spirit of partiality can jump into us where we will start asking questions. Oh, but the man used to be here, or the man used to be here. Whether he used to identify with us or not, he is a Liberian. Not only a Liberian, but he is a human being. When human being is in need, let's try our best to see how well we can put our hands around him or her. There, even on the show, sometimes I feel so down that my own friend, my former colleague, we used to work together, Jadia Johnson, is seriously ill. I think India are one of the places you can always see him making comment on my show. Oh, my brother Philip, I hear dying. Oh, yes, Jalia is seriously ill. When you see Jalia's stomach have grown to the point where you know that I know sometimes like Brent can call it Kosiako, where the person's stomach is so big. Just that he never asked me to display pictorial of his stomach. But when you see his stomach, you'll be like, oh my gosh, it's sad. It's sad to see people suffering, people going through all of these difficult times. That's why sometimes you see when I come here, when I be preaching, somebody can sit down, or not even preaching or teaching, I can say, oh, I do it for the reason. Because somebody somewhere just want a little encouragement, that little motivation to say, well, the guy here, he not 100% pastor, but I lead it in here, he thought, it resonated with me. I will sleep sound. I know that there's hope somewhere. The God I serve can heal me from whatever I'm going through. So that's why I'm calling on all of the Liberian people. That spirit of telling people, say, oh, that man, where you were at? We don't know that man. We don't know that man. They call it honor. They call it honor. Even no disrespect, I know the Liberian community is bereaved, but I expect that by now that the Liberian community are going to put out a little circular to say, you know what happened? We have one of our person who is bereaved. So we are asking Liberian community members, because this event occurred on the 23rd. And today is what? Today is the 29th. So we have 6 days gone. Probably they have their own time. They will come up with it. But I saw one circular by Julia. But Julia's circular do not indicate that was done by the Liberian community of Indiana. So I know what I'm saying. I know somebody will want to correct me here to say, oh no, the Liberian poor gets something. Oh no. Julia posted her own stuff, and under her stuff, she only say it's urgent financial assistance needed to lay our brother to rest. This is not from the Liberian Association, because it has nothing on it here. Say Liberian Association is seeking support from the community. So this is Juliet seeking support to help this fallen brother. So we will be asking the community, we'll be asking every member of the community to please, your $5, your $10, your $15. We are asking my people, this year in our force, but you should understand too, in life, the same rope that can hold monkey, that same rope can hold baboon. The reason why you're carrying people to go bury that because when you fall down one day, you want people to pick you up and go bury you. The other day when Mr. when I was on here with Mr. What's his name? Dr. Reverend Samuel Y. Law. I said something. I said, Dr. Law, the initiative people have started to raise money for the dead when someone so dear pass away in our community. Those are great initiatives. But I'm hoping that the same energy be passed on to the common man who would not have the hand as what is going on here today. And he said, Logan, the of God, we will keep being together. So I'm hoping and praying. I'm asking the community members. Tomorrow or the other tomorrow, you will see letter on WhatsApp in your inbox. Your name will be highlighted as well. Every dollar you pay, we'll put it up here. Every 5 cents you pay, we'll put your name, we'll put the amount, we'll keep updating it, we'll keep posting it in all of the chat rooms, similar thing to what that the Lord was doing. At least that raise small funds for their foreign brother. Some of you who in the Liberian community who live closer to the people, stop by and carry water. Just drop water, my people. They residents say you're carrying to Mr. Parker Hut when it happen. So you can stop by and still drop the resident there, you can drop the water in there. When you go there, you'll not die. Y'all should have made it here that when they setting point when something happened to them, everybody get touched. But when it happened to the other people, you sit down and get so cool and nothing happened. Human being that human being, human life that human life. The same way you got one life, that the same way the other man get one life. So when you lose your life, the same way other people say, eh, yeah, that the same way when the other man lose a left, what you say, eh, yeah. You might know that the other man not too important and the other man too important. This is not politics time, but just stressing it because it is important for we Liberians to pass judgment equally than to be partial in our judgment, because those are some of the things that tear us apart for some time now. When it happens to somebody else, we wrap our hand around a person, we assist them when they're going through this stuff. When this next person have similar situation, we wrap our hand around that person and help in that fashion. If somebody come into the place here having immigration problem and the person bring it to the community to set up a committee, ask the person, we cannot take care of all of your immigration needs, but we can pay for your lawyer. How much is your lawyer fees? On $1,500, we put our hand around that person. If somebody need mattress, we put our hand together. It shouldn't be because I fit it and fit it get a thought show, so everybody know fit it. So they go pay money because I fit it. No, please. If y'all can do it for fit it, y'all might do it for the least man in the community who nobody know. Please, my people. I understand some people say, oh, the man, what the man or the man used to come around. We don't know the man, but then I got man voted in the community. So if he had a time to vote, that's a clear indication that he's a member of the Liberian community. I'll be here to talk more, but in the meantime, let me take a sour milk break. I'll be right back. So stick and still. That was a short sound milk break. Yeah, so my people, please. Today, it really touched me. It touched me. Because I was surprised. The brother, how are you? Me not talking, I go there yet because I've been so busy. But I plan to go there tomorrow, Friday. I'm going to visit the family. I will ask the reason why I report something, oh, yeah, because I want to start collecting money. I want to start sending letters around to people who I know, start putting names out. But you know the kind of thing, you can do it in the absence of the family. Because sometimes the kind of thing can be about accountability issues. So the people who are close with the authority to do those things is the administration, because it's one of the person who has fought in. So me, I'll go straight to the family tomorrow. I'll tell them, say, I know what happened. I got money. I'm a common man. My name is Philip. Say you got Logan. But I got a little talk show that can have sometimes 15 people, 16 people. So I will appeal to my people to collect some money. I will send some letter around to collect some money. So I will know when they'll be laying a person to rest. At least that 1 week or 2 week period, I will come up here and I will ask all of my friends, the $5, the $1, the $2, the $1 you can give. It's very important. Don't overlook it. It's very important. You need 1 cent to make 100. So all of here in the community, let's put politics aside. Politics time is over. The next time politics will come will be the next election again. The person that will be running for presidency or whatever title, they don't want to be going through the politics. But now we have one of our brother who is dead by the name of Fetri. Fetri used to be in the community here. We used to see him. We used to speak to him. He used to speak to us. His family is in need now. Hey, my dear brother Kevin DJ Matali, my man, what's up? Congratulations. I saw your name, assistant minister. Congratulations, my brother. Yeah. So we have our brother who is dead, Fetri. Please, my people, Fetri died so young. Fetri was born January 21, 1980. Fetri died February 23, 2024, my people. So let's help now. We will come back here and do collection. When I talk to the family tomorrow, I will kind of be asking. I will send letter around to individuals that I know. And you don't have to do $20. You don't have to do $10. You don't have to do $25. I will appreciate that $1. That $1. Today I will have the former first lady of the Liberian community, Mrs. Ruth Clark Tati. She will be here as our guest to talk about the same thing I'm talking about here. She will be here to talk about the same thing I'm talking about here. So I'm asking everybody, please, big ball, small ball, whoever person, if you can give $5, you can give $1, you can give $20, you can give 2 cents, all will be appreciated. So I want you to save your money right now. Don't rush you. Save it. And tomorrow when we come up, let me say tomorrow yeah, maybe we'll have show on Sunday. Just for the purpose here. Sunday we'll have show. I finish announcing that one. So Sunday when we come here, you can just send your $5, your $10, or your how many dollar towards that identical thing we're talking about. But until then, we are begging you, my people. We are begging you. Me, I don't lie, who go. I ask God to beg you. Because I know what is it. I know what it takes to go through what I'm explaining here. It's not easy. It's not an easy thing. Yeah, it's not an easy thing. So I'm asking you people, I beg God to lay hands on you to help someone who is really in need. It's not something small, but we can pull our hand together and we can do the identical thing here. So we'll come back here on Sunday for us to go through this. But I think the president of the Nima County Association of Indiana, Mr. Jan Volule, and the former first lady, Madam Ruth Clark Tati. Both of them also want to come up here because I think the person who really know this individual is Mr. Jan Volule as well. I just sent Mr. Volule the link as well. I sent the first lady the link. Both of them will come up here and also talk about what I'm talking about here. But Mrs. Ruth Clark Tati, just check your text message I just did. So now when it comes here, we'll talk about it just briefly. Then we'll go to other topics, interesting topics, you know. So staying still, yeah, okay. Mr. Harris said you were saying a contribution. So yeah, see, all the people that said a contribution. Yeah, you see, yeah, Mr. Harris said you were saying a contribution. Mr. Joseph Meyer, the man had a big businessman. You see it? I let him man be it. And the man I can tell you straight on Facebook. When you go look for Joseph Meyer on Facebook and see some of his short thing and he'll be discussing. He tell you, he say, America ain't high, but the people who in America make America high for themselves. Why? Then he give you reason because they buy things they cannot afford. He says those are some of the ways America gets so high. And I see my own dear sister, my cousin, she's following us here. Olivia Kipon, Kirby Johnson Cheyi following us here. My own brother and friend, Joseph Hina. Thank you for joining us here. I see my friend and brother Kevin DJ Matali. My man, congratulations again. He was appointed by His Excellency Joseph Yuma Boakai. I have Sheikh Sharif. How are you, my brother? Thank you for joining us. Rebecca Yanti. Thank you for joining us. My own wife, Sama Princess Liwe Hamo Logan. Thank you. Celine Valentino. Thank you for joining us. Kono Kanwe. Thank you for joining us. Sorry if I missed your name. Masano Kamo. Thank you for joining us, the Crime Ambassador, Joshua K. Power, all of you who joining us here. My own dear brother, big brother Dylan Harris, all of you. Hey, Seth Barkley, how are you? Sitelo. How everything with you, my brother? Congratulations to my own big brother, Francais Moba, Deputy Minister, Ministry of Lands, Mines, and Energy. Yes, the men I bring. Trust me. Sitelo. How you doing, my brother? All right, so we have Mr. Jan Volule. He's already in studio. One of the sons of Nima County, and the current president for the Nima County Association, the Indiana chapter. And we see him in studio. And Mr. Jan is one of the friends to the foreign brother, and he will give us a little history as to the brother, how the brother landed in Indiana, and how long they have been friends, and what he will be seeking for the community to do in this direction. Yeah, Citado, thank you so much, man. Yeah, so let's get our brother, Mr. Jan Volule. Mr. Volule, how are you today?
Thank you, brother. I'm doing okay.
Yep, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks. Thank you for having me.
That's good. So the former first lady is supposed to join. I already sent her the link, but she
John.
Yeah. So she said both of you here to talk about our late brother. What his name again? Frederick.
Frederick D. Wade. Yeah.
Frederick D. Wade. Yeah. So while she trying to join us, you want to give us a little rundown as to the whole happenings here. Professor, can you introduce yourself to the people following what I don't know, the Honorable Jan Volule?
Well, thank you, Mr. Logan, for having me once again on the Logan Hour. It is a privilege to be on this platform. Thank you. Well, my name is Jan Volule, a resident of the Indiana Liberian community here in the state of Indiana. And also the current leader of the NIMAT Association of Indiana here. And I'm a friend and brother to the late Frederick D. Wade. When Frederick Wade, guy here, he landed in my hands, and everywhere he knew here, I took him to those places and I showed him around and stuff. So even his first job, I took him to that job and what have you, and he got that job today, and he left on that job. He unfortunately the co-hands abducted him last Friday. So it is disheartening to even be on here to talk about his passing, and being late today is shocking to me. Like Iraqi said, we are dirt. We are just here as a stranger on earth. Death can take us anytime. To see Frederick gone today is it's still like a dream to me.
Yeah.
It's still like a dream to me. But again, only God know why, and we can't ask God why. Only He know why. So we pray that he rests in peace. That God will accept him. For one thing I know, he knew God. He knew God. Even at his dying movement, he was still calling on God, confessing his sin, because I was there when he even gave his ghost. So I know. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jan Volule. So I have the former first lady with us. I see that she's in the background right now, but I think she tried to set up her camera. So former first lady, if you accept, just give me the thumbs up. Then I can bring you on the screen. You guys see, you're still trying to adjust your camera. So when you're ready, just give me the thumbs up. I'll bring you on the screen. Yeah. Okay, she said she's ready. She said she's ready.
Yeah.
All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who has been following us and don't know, this is the most powerful, tough talking former first lady of the Liberian community of Indiana, Mrs. Ruth Clark Tati. Welcome to the Logan's Hour, Mrs. Ruth Clark Tati.
Thank you so much, Mr. Logan.
Yep.
I want to say thank you for having me on the show tonight. I want to say to all the video, all the listener, I want to say thank you for being part of this show. This show has been very, very informative. And I'm here tonight not to play politics, but just to say stuff or ask for anything that we can get, especially concerning my fraternal brother who has passed in the community on February 23rd.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Tati. So, Mrs. Tati is here for the same reason that we have our brother Jan Volule here. We're talking about Mr. Fetre Weyi. So, Jan, let's go back to you again. Sorry. Come on, Mr. Volule.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go
ahead.
Yeah, I was just trying to find out. You people are here basically to try to solicit some funds, at least to help the foreign brother. So, me too. I also will be doing something similar to at least, because one cocoa photo bucket, whatever you get from the other side, whatever Julia gonna get from the other side, whatever I can get from the other side, we can all put it together. They can also help the family in getting whatever way they're supposed to whatever money they will be looking for. So you want to tell people right now, yeah, Mr. Volule, how you people intend to raise these funds?
Yeah.
And yeah, 1 second. Before
That's
you
a
come
second.
in, yeah. Before you come in, yeah, can I just say something really quick to kind of do the groundwork before we start to get to the
sorry. Yeah, go ahead, Mrs.
Okay.
Tati.
Okay, so my reason of coming here today, I know that we as Liberian in the community, sometimes we look at things differently. We say, oh, the person is a stranger, or the person I don't know them, and what have you. And sometimes I say, oh, times are really hard and what have you. And so my reason before Jan go to the financial part, I just want the community to know we have been in the community over 23 years, and I just want to say sometimes policy become a law because the policy kind of it guides you through to make sure it's like a tool that you use to get your work done. So
True.
their community, and we have done things in the past, and we continue to do it in the present. So when we moved here, based that we felt that we didn't have any family, our community is our family. So that thing is very sensitive. So we decided, regardless, even if you member or you're not member, we have the organization and we have the community that we kind of tax the household like minimum of $50, and you can give more. And that has been in place for the past 23 years have I lived in the community. I don't yeah. I know from leadership to leadership kind of different. Some leadership take over both the community and the organization. And some leadership will say, we'll just do a leadership, but then the community people decide to, organize themselves and do it the community way. But Frederick Way, the brother who passed, he lived in the community complete 2 years. January 21st was it 2 years he lived here. When he came, he was down a requirement. He's my fraternal brother from Catholic Church. He came, he said, I want to meet my sister. He came and met us. His next year said, do you guys have an organization in the community? We said, oh, yes, we do. And he never rested until he appeared at the LAR meeting. And he stood there, did what he could do, and regularize his status with the organization. No politics. I'm just saying that right now, as we stand, we know things are hard. We've been going through a lot of tragic situation in the community, but this is not our first radio. There was a time that we had two barracks in the community, and we have to play the game to make sure that both families were supported and their needs from our end were met what we needed to be done. It was done then. So that's why today, I don't know, people may be coming, but it been a week and mine going around the family and knowing how close I am with the family. I mean, I think my community, maybe they don't know the people. I don't want to preach or shame, but people are not forthcoming. And so I say, okay, maybe we need to educate the people who are the people and what the community needs to do to make sure the family are supported. So that's why I'm here to let the family and community know that death is very sensitive, and when someone bereaved, they need all the support from family, for friends, in the world they can get it from through goods, through finance, or whatever. So that's why I'm here to let the community know we are bereaved. We don't have to know him. He is a Liberian, and we are bereaved in our community once again. So we need to please come together.
Thank you so much, Professor. Professor Pele. Hey, Professor Pele, Imamo. Thank you so much for my first lady. So let's hear from our brother Yan Fulule. Yan, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you once again, Philip, and thanks to the former First Lady. And also, I want to make this disclaimer here tonight that I'm not here for Eddie. I am here in the capacity as a leader of the Nima County Association of Indiana. And I'm also here to plead to my people, the Nima County people in the state of Indiana. If you are in our chat room, you know what we are doing there. So if you are not in our chat room, just put it on this live feed that I'm not in that chat room. Definitely, you will be reached out to, and you will know what we are doing in our chat room. Also, I want to say to the entire community, to my Nima County people, that's our Nima brother that passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I want to say that there will be a lot of talks around town that, oh, why he didn't have life insurance, that. This man, he came to this country 2 years ago, January of 2022. January 2022, he got here. When he got here, just within few months of his being here, he was diagnosed with a sickness that took him away. And he was trying, he came here with two beautiful little girls and his wife. And when he got here, his focus was to get his family situated, like all of us will do when we get to a strange land or a strange area.
Mm-hmm.
Our focus is to get our family situated. He didn't know the in and out of this country. He was still figuring his way out, how to navigate the system and how to understand how the system works. Unfortunately, in that process, this happened to him. It can happen to anybody, any of us. It can happen to us. So I don't want us to sit in our various corners and through this family, of not being financially equipped. This man, he was a potential man. If you knew him, if you interacted with him, you will know what I'm talking about. I know one time he attended the area meeting.
Mm-hmm.
He spoke. A lot of people were like, "This is second year in the community." We're talking to that meeting. He spoke, and he spoke like a man speaking, and his message resonated. And from there, he took his stand during our electoral process. He took his stand and he stood by it, like every other person did in this community, and he voted for this leadership in this community. So I want to say he was a member of our community. You might not have seen him around because he was still trying to get his family situated. He was a family man.
Mm-hmm.
He was not involved into a lot of things. He was focused on working to get his family situated. That's why you did not see him around like you will see me and you will see other people. But he was a community person. He loved to be part of a community. He used to love to be part of a community organization. And he was even a member of this organization I'm representing on the platform today, which is the Nima County Association. So I want to say, please, we are pleading to the community members, especially my own people, the Nima County people. I'm pleading to all of you out there that are listening to us. You don't have to be Nima County, as you can be American if you are listening to us. Please, we want to give our brother a good farewell to the Lord from this earth.
Yeah.
The way we can do it is for us to be financially equipped to do that financially. You all know how it is in America. It's not like Liberia that we will just come and do things the Liberia way. This is America. It got a system that we have to follow, and we need finance. And that's why we are here to plead to people to send their $1, their $2. It will make a difference.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jan Volule. Thank you for the clarity that you are not here to represent the Liberian Association of Indiana. You are here on behalf of your friend, and you represent the Nima County branch of the Nima County Association, the Indiana branch. So, if people want to donate, if people will be donating, how you people going to be carrying on this collection?
For my Nima County area, we have a cash app.
Okay, you people have the cash app, so that information will be disseminated to the rest of the community members, or the community will collect theirs. Then you collect whatever from the Nima County side, then from of they collect from her side, or how you guys gonna do it?
No, the Liberian Association already put out the information today.
Okay, no, it's not a Liberian Association. It's Juliet.
Yeah, Juliet is the welfare committee members.
But Julia ain't mentioned nothing in our communication say Liberian Association.
Well, whatever from Julia, we will know that it's from the Liberian Association. So that communication, the cash app informations are there.
Mm-hmm.
You can donate through that cash app information. It will still be reached out to the family. Whatever that go through that cash app, I believe so.
Okay, all right. Yeah, it's not politics, but I saw the information that Julia put out. It has nothing to do with LDI. It have no LDI logo, or in the communication, it has nothing to say LDI is soliciting funds from the community. So this information I see here and do not have even LDI means of collecting money. Have Julia personal information. So I consider this to be information coming from Julia seeking support from the community. And I see the acting president, Mr. P. Richard Boya, is also following us here. So probably he will make some clarity when we go forward. Go ahead, Mr. Stati.
And where I want also to make a disclaimer, I'm not here as LAI or not representing LAI.
So all of y'all got a politics and everyone else from LAI?
No, I'm not. I am a community member, and it's all about my community, because I don't want the thing to repeat itself, So it's all about the community. That's what I'm here for. And secondly, he is my fraternal brother from the Catholic Church, brother Knight, and I'm here. That's why we're in it, to support, defend, we here to make sure that even his family, we support, and protect them. So when this thing occur, knowing that the limited time he spent in the country, in the state, and people are saying, and I agree, a lot of people don't know him, but I think he did what was necessary. He joined his fraternal society, he joined the Nima County, he joined the LAR. I mean, that's all required, and he did what was required of him. So
the way you mentioning this Catholic fraternity, what is it you people are about? How are you people going to contribute towards his death?
Oh well, we as nights and auxiliary, we already know
Mm-hmm.
what we are doing. We already met the family,
Mm-hmm.
and we going ahead to do what we're supposed to do. So that
So
is a different thing
mhm.
altogether because it's fraternal brother thing. So we're not really going to discuss here because the brother and sister already know what they're supposed to do and they are doing what they're supposed to do.
Oh,
But
okay.
my community that I live in for almost 24 years, and I know the culture that we follow, and I'm not
Mm-hmm.
really seeing it, I'm not feeling it, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I don't want the family to look at or to say, oh, but what's wrong with the Liberian community? Because some of us we everywhere, you know. And my thing is I for leadership to leadership is different. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to play politics in it. Maybe we need to educate people on what they need to do as community member. You know, and
Okay.
I just want to say here, nobody wants someone to die from it. But
Nobody.
nobody. But the thing they call death is like a cancer. It never leave you alone until you go to the grave when you lost your loved one.
Tell
So
me
they need,
about it.
yeah, so they need all that support. So going over to the family house from the 23rd to last night, I have not felt a community. And it concerned me. You know.
That's true.
I've
That's true.
not. I mean, I just see just a family sitting and crying with the Nima County organization and the fraternal sisters and brothers. They are the group that around her. Where
So
is
in
the community?
the love from the community, you haven't seen it pouring in that
No,
people going to visit, people going to speak to them, sympathizing with them. You haven't seen that yet.
no, that even we need water, that water, like, rice, the food, people are, the lady and the family, they're not working because they are bereaved. So, I mean, the culture that we follow, I have not seen it. And I don't want us to treat them as strangers because people feel they don't know them. They are part of the community. They live here. They are
Okay.
Liberian.
But all right. I'm glad we have Mr. Jan Volula here, who is the president of the Nima County Association, the EDN chapter. Mr. Volula, you put out any circular indicating or asking the community members who all those want to sympathize with his house address and everything, like you normally do?
The first night it came out, the first night
Mm-hmm.
I announced his death. The first night he passed away. The following night, the picture I was showing, it
Mm-hmm.
came out.
Yes,
I
I saw that.
posted. Yeah,
You
I
yes,
posted.
you
Yeah,
did.
I posted asking for all the friends and a family member to meet at his house for us to meet. You know, he might have had friends in the community. I posted because some of his friends might not have known that he have
Mm-hmm.
gone in the community, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know all his friends then. So I posted it. It was not a community visitation. I'm not in the capacity to call for community visitation. No. So I posted that. It says specifically, it specified on that flyer, friends and family of Mr. Wade. We're going to meet
Yeah.
at so time to discuss the way forward.
Uh,
So yes, I posted it, and the community is aware.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So yeah, I know you have your phone or whatever for the sake of those who following us, because I see a lot of people following us, but they are not clicking on, so you can see the numbers. I see Brittany Alpha, I see Pressure Looking Samuel, I see Edwin Faulkner, P. Richard Boya, Royal Man, Ivan Jivan Smith, Didier, Wemon Banning Boya, G Consistent Morris. I see a lot of people following up, but they are not clicking on here. So they're just watching, and no one people just open the phone, they will watch or clicking on. So for the sake of some of the people who following us, yeah, you want to read his home address again, the family address, because I can rest assure you after the show, maybe hopefully tomorrow, people will start taking water, people will be taking rice, whatever contribution you want to take. So you don't have to give money. Like the former first lady said, if you don't have money, it's not a problem, but you can pass a saraka, you can take oil, you can take rice, you can take water, you can take whatever, because you know when people die, people go sit on the mat to sympathize. So whatever kind, yeah, you can better explain more or the former first lady why you're looking for the address to put up here too. So at least people, if you can text it to me through WhatsApp, I can put it on the screen too. For some
Okay.
people who want to go pay a visit, they can just pop into the house. You can take water. Water then I think that $4, $5, 2 sack of water, 3 sack of water. We tell everybody packet equal. Some poor packet long, some poor packet short. That's how life goes. So for Friday, you can explain more on that. At least some people thinking that they put in, I got money right now, but I got water. So you can please ask
Yeah,
them. Yeah.
I will always say the tradition in the community when someone passes, it's like they're on the mat,
Mm-hmm.
and we ask everyone, try the men, they will carry water, they will carry pop, the women, some people, you can carry raw food, you can carry cooked food, anything can help. The woman have two little ones, and her other family comes from out of town, and there are people in and out, her family people, not community people, but even the community people, I want to invite you. Yeah, please, just support that lady. She doesn't even know her way around. Her husband has been the one been doing everything. And they moved in the time, in a year time, he was able to relocate his family. After 3 months, he called me. Says, do you want, this is not secret, I would say it. He
Mm-hmm.
called me. He said, "Sir, do you know what happening?" I mean, tear was in my eye, being a nurse for 24 years. He said, "I just from the hospital, they told me I have a liver cancer."
Wow.
I was like, wow. I didn't even know what to say. I had to kind of position myself and come back to talk to him as, to give him the support because I was kind of devastated, but I can't make him to know to, get him into another state of depression. So we
Yeah.
have been following as his sickness for 10 months in the community. Yeah, to a point we went to the doctor and said, sorry, when you have cancer, you can't have transplant, you will die. In his face, in his wife's face.
And the doctor said that to him.
Right there said it that we always in there. When we last came to the hospital, he says, "Oh, you got 3 days to live." So the people have read about since 10 months. This couple have been
Wow.
struggling in the community. I mean, we didn't call the community to that because we the fraternal in Lima County, we were giving them all the support and hoping. I mean, to a point that the man was ready to go back home to die home. The Wednesday they bought the ticket, everything. He got sick on Sunday. We were talking to the hospital, and he never returned from the hospital.
Amen. And
Yeah,
I saw in the cycler he left behind two beautiful girls. Are they
yeah.
here too, or they're back
The
home?
wife and the children here. Yeah, the small not children and wife.
10
They
years
here.
old and 8 years old. 8
Yeah,
years old and
Yes.
10 years old.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So
Wow.
we are asking to do what we usually do. Household 50. If you want to get more, we really appreciate, but minimum is 50. That's high event in the community. I talked to one of the community person. I say, policy is a tool that you use to get your work done, and that's what we have been using. And so we are
Mm-hmm.
asking, the leadership because and unless I know panel leadership, he will say if you're not a member, he has nothing to do with you, then the community will take charge. But their leadership seem that they are interested, so we can't get away from them and go to community. But we are just here tonight to educate people about this man who has died in our community as a Liberian. So we can gather around the family and please give them the support and do what Liberian man can say and do our little thing that we can do for our $50 hustle or more and get
Yeah.
men to rest. And as you said, it could be Julia put it out there. I mean, we don't want to play politics on it. We know
No,
when it's
no,
from
no.
LAR, it has to have LAR logo. Even
Yep.
I even expected the first letter that comes up, the letter for LAR to be a letter of condolence, but okay, that's fine. I didn't see it. I mean, I'm a community member. I was like, oh wow, I haven't seen any letter from LAR extending their condolences to the family. The next thing that came out, Julia post announcement with Ali Local. Okay, right now they say I know Becca or the people they are bereaved. We're not here to go back and forth like this thing. So I called Julia to appeal to her and their community, the thing that can make things work, and that we have seen if somebody give her those $25, like she posted on the app website that can motivate other people to pay. We don't want her to receive it and say, okay, I'm receiving it. Then she keep posting it, that will be following. Then we can go to pass a message around because I've been called about this man because I know how close I am with him. The answer have been called. But we don't want to take community money. We want to pass it through the right channel. But we want to please appeal to
Yeah.
her. If she needs help, she can I don't know, the leadership know, or she like now somebody know, so we can have the ball rolling and have the communication in the chat room every day. We are appealing to churches, I mean, community organization. This is a Liberian. It's not Nima business, it's not Cali business, it's a Liberian. And we need to support the family and put the men to rest, please.
Thank you so much for that for both of us today. Yeah, if you want to add to it, you can go ahead.
Yeah. The information that Julius put out, if anybody want to donate through that information. It's through the association. It's from the association. Please, if you can share that Cash App information, that people see it. I know it's on every platform right now in the community. It should be on every platform now. Everybody should be seeing it. If anybody want to donate anything, you can donate through that particular means. We don't want to be collecting here and there, unless you're part of your group, like my Nima Kante group. Then you can donate through whatever mean that group set up for you to donate through. But other than that, you can donate through that one means, so that record can be straight. That's the means of accepting any donation right now, I'm sure, from the community. So that's all I can say. We have to always come together in times like this. This is the time that nobody beg for. This is the time that nobody ever, wish for, especially with two younger girls, children leaving behind. When I see his wife crying, all I think about is, how am I going to do it? That's what she's thinking about. How am I going to do it? My husband and myself came here. In fact, he was the way leader, leading the way for us, and stuff. Now he had left two girls with me. Who am I going to turn to? But if we come close to her at this time, she will have some sort of hope that, yes, I'm a member of a community. If those people, if every day, look, I literally, like, when he was at the hospital, we're changing shift. The other person go sleep. We come home, the other person go sleep. My wife was literally living there as well. So yeah, that's why, that alone, it gave her some sort of hope that yes. she part of a community. Now that he have gone, if she see people putting in and putting out, she will not, even though she mooning, she will have some sort of hope that I got people around me. Yeah, that's what we are for. And that's the Liberian tradition. That's what make us Liberians. In time that day, we put our hands around people, to console them, to show to them that, yes, this is the Liberian tradition. When you are crying, we all cry. When you are enjoying, we all enjoy. So we have to, I'm appealing to the community for us to keep her in our prayer. She and her two kids in our prayer. He left bills, behind. All those things. She thinking right now, how am I going to, navigate through this particular problem right now?
Yeah.
He had just bought a house. Man, man, it man had a potential. He had just bought a house. Now she thinking, am I going to maintain all those things that he left behind, knowing this country? So if we be talking to her, she will have some sort of strength, to think it thoroughly. Yeah. Instead of us just abandoning her, that with the thought that we don't know her, we are not seeing her before. But now we know her, we are talking about her. Please go there and just say hi to her, sit with her, and just give her that hug. Just tell her, one or two encouraging words. Let her feel that she's part of a Liberian's community, not a different national community, but a Liberian's that she's part of her community. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, you are so right. You are so right. It's so unfortunate that the president bereaved, but I'm very sure
that's why you see all those things. I don't want the fact that they called me last night trying to do, say some of those things. I would do this. I say, finally, right now, please moon your your son. When it's that's not the thing that on our mind right now for you to even come in right now, because the situation you're in, it will take years for you to even say you're recovering a little bit. It's something that you will not recover from, but it will take years for you to adjust, for that reality to really sink in. So we're not even thinking about the first family right now. But I will tell you, my own brother Richard have not called the family. Richard have not stepped foot over there. Richard, the community is right now in the hands of Richard, and Richard need to step up as a leader of this community to show some leadership. Yeah,
No,
I'm not saying go pay money, but just show some leadership by just showing up and just say, "Oh, I'm the a vice president of this community. I just passed by to say, Mama, sorry." Yeah, show some leadership. I will say it publicly, and I will say it to Richard anytime. Richard have not done that.
Anyway, the Honorable Richie Bouya is following, acting president currently in the absence of the president Julius Parker, so he's following us as well. So, Mr. Richie Bouya, there's a call for you from Mr. Jan Volule. He said you should take charge of this. This is one of our citizens who have passed away. All right, so Jan Volule, you said it all, and the former first lady said it all as well. There will be collections going around. Mr. Jan Volude say you people should use what has been posted by Juliet. The Cash App information is on there. We can also repost that if some of you don't know what Jan Volude is saying. I only had an issue that I felt if it's from LAI, it should bear the full name of LAI to give people confident that my money is not going to somebody or individual. My money is going to the association for this purpose. But notwithstanding, we are bereaved. It's not time to drag and haul when it comes to that. So this is the information right here. If you can see, let me try to put it on the screen for everybody who's following us. So the information is right on the screen now. I don't know if you can see it. Why not appearing to you on our screen? I see it on the screen here. But anyway, I will come back for that.
No, but I'm seeing it too.
You seeing it?
Yeah,
I can see it.
I'm seeing it.
Yeah, I've seen it, but it's not appearing in front of me here. So that's it.
I can see
so,
it.
All right. So the information is on the screen here. So the Cash App information, let's read the Cash App information. Those of you who want to donate through Cash App. The Cash App information is Juliet, Jullet Kofa. Juliet Kofa. Or if you want to send money through Zelle, you can use the hash. You can send it to 267-499-0182. That's the Cash App for the Zelle for Juliet, and the Cash App for Juliet as well. So those of you who are following and don't know, that's the Cash App and the information I'll post there from Juliet. But notwithstanding, we know that is what Juliet is collecting. But Logan Hour will also do her collection. I can say that for sure. I know that may sound a little controversial, but Logan Hour will do her collection. And if you go in all of the chat rooms, you'll see our list will be popping up. All those that have been putting money, because I just see 2 persons have sent a donation to me through Zelle, but they say they want to be anonymous. So I will not force them to put a name. But in the end, I will put a name and I will give the family clue as to who's the person. So probably they can place a call too, because I left for people to verify. Though you can say you want to be anonymous, but nobody know who is anonymous. So at the end of the day, I didn't want confusion in terms of finances. So I'll put anonymous, but I will still tell the family, say they put the anonymous person here, let the phone number here. If you want to say thank you for the $10, let the person be sure that their $10 were received by the family. So I have received 2 donations already when I started. So I'm just saying it. So I will have a whole communication going out too. You see my communication out, my Logan Hours logo all on the top of it, and asking people. You will see some of my people that are no business people as well. You will see a personal letter going in your WhatsApp explaining why I'm asking you for the $10 or the $5 for. So I will send personal messages. It will come in a letter form, in a PDF form to individual with your name on it, please. That's what we'll do it for that respect sake. So when I $10, when I $5, when I $1, I will appreciate. But however, to do one for you to people to please show face. Just pop into the family. I can be putting family information up here. Water, like what the first lady said. This just say hello. Tell them we are in prayers with you people. That all required at this time. Nobody need whole much. Just pop in because when people die, when people come in to say sorry, the person say, "Oh, at least I got people standing with me." But now you bereaved that you alone hearing your own voice. It's sad. It like you living in an era where nobody cares.
Like,
So we,
Mr. Logan, like when I came from work today, I passed there. She alone sitting there in that house, in that living room. Can you imagine?
yeah,
Can you imagine you bereaved, your husband was laying, was living right there with you in that same house, and you there by yourself. That alone can cause somebody to be depressed and do something crazy to themselves. I'm not saying she's going to do it, but that alone it can make somebody to go in that state of mind.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So my people, the calling, the 2 minutes visit, it will mean a lot for that family. It's not so much about the money collection. No matter what, the brother will be laid to rest. No matter what. But the family are leaving behind, folks. Please, she don't know nobody in this place. She don't have no, immediate family members in this place. She came in our community as Liberian. She lived here as Liberian. We need to show some Liberian love to her.
Yeah. I will try to pop in tomorrow. I couldn't pop in because I had other engagements, but tomorrow, right after work, I will pop into the family to say hi to the family because this is very important. We need everybody. Everyone should feel the love. The love here shouldn't be partial love. That's what I said from the beginning when I started. Though we are not doing politics, but at least people, if somebody pass away and we all popping in, when the other person passes away, let's pop in small too. You don't gotta know the person, but for the sake of humanity, that human being died, that human being discussing here. So now 4 grown men are leaving 2 beautiful children, and the children will also need help in the future as well. So let's do what we can do now. We shouldn't do it in the way where after everything they will say, "Oh, but I buried it, man, and I wanted to do something." Please, if you can do it right now. Because you go bury people, tomorrow you'll fall down to somebody who will bury you. I always say this thing. So now we see ourselves so healthy, we feel that we not die. You can die. Sometimes heart attack, you can be in your own kitchen, your weapon there, you can fall down. It will just be the passerby who will see you through the window, bust a house door, and come inside and help you. So the person have to know you. Please, my people, this is very, 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 very important. Yeah. So, for lady, if there's anything else you love to add, you can go ahead.
Right, yeah, let me just close and go. I just to let the community know, just to tell you how potential a young man. He died at age 44. So he was a very young man. Very young man. So I just want to know that he was young and that happened to him, as Philly said. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't count when it comes to death. And another thing that I want the community to know, because the women men struggle so long, suffer from that illness, the family had decided to put the men to rest. And young one, is that March? March 15.
March 15.
It's a Friday. We because of the Lent season that we in as Catholic, we doing the funeral in the evening. It will happen in the evening at 4 p.m. From 4 to 6, it will be the wake where people will view the body, they'll play their tribute, everything. At 6 p.m. on the dot, it will be the mass. The mass from 6 to 7 is done. I don't think we even out there looking for a repast, nothing. We're not even looking for it because we want to put the poor man to rest. If you get anything that you want to carry to the family house, when they leave from the church, to be able to have something to eat or to have something to eat or drink, they will really, really appreciate it. And we just ask, especially my women in the community, we know what we can do. If you start moving, the man will start moving. But when the woman sit down, the man will sit down. So I beg you, that man was a very, very young man. I just left the community. Let us support his wife. Let us please go over wherever you have food. If it cook, please. If it not cook, you get in your car, drop it off. The children there, they drink juice. I mean, just anything, you know. I mean, I hate to be up here and saying this because I know what we are capable of doing, and we have
Yes.
done it before. So saying it, it's kind of a little bit break my heart because I shouldn't be here, repeatedly telling people, please, please. It should be something automatic. But
Yeah.
hey, such a situation. But I want to say thank you to the looking our thanks for giving us the time to be able to come up here to let the community know. I look forward to the noble community that I know. So please come over and step it up. And we all will work together. Calo, Nima, or community, we all into one. Thank you.
Thank you so much, for Lily. Thank you so much. Mr. Fulula, you want to go?
Yeah. So far, we have already covered everything.
Yeah.
Yes, we just need people around the family that he left behind. That woman is going through a lot. She's going through a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our presence will give her some hope. So I'm appealing to the community members. Just show up there for at least 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Call her at least. Just talk to her. Yeah, it will give her some hope. Where she is right now, she didn't wish to be to where she is right now. This man brought his family to America that we all came with a vision. He did not come to go just within few months. Within few months, he did not come to be talking about a funeral within few months.
Yeah.
So all those things, how you call it, weighing her down. Weighing her down. Like she told me a few days ago, yeah. I think after the whole thing, I had to move back to Liberia. America not good for me, So
Wow.
because people not coming around her, to show some love. If she's seeing the people coming, putting in, putting out, she will have some of that, she will read out some of that thing. So I will tell you that she's going through a lot. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. My wife been sleeping there, since the thing happened, and people been changing shift over there. But again, people have to go to work and what have you. When we all come from work, at the first place we pass, we sit there, we sit with her, we talk, we share joke, we laugh, just to ease her minds a little bit. But yeah, please, folks, this is a community that we all are part of. This is a community that we all, the community have been good to all of us. So it should be good to the new people too that are coming. Let's show to them that we are Liberians, and we should set some set of example that when the new people come, we should show them that love as well.
Thank you so much, Jan. Thank you so much for my first lady. So there you have it. We are now, Jan said you can donate to this Cash App here, and it's the information that was posted by Juliet if you want to donate from the Liberian community side. Those in Nima County, he's doing the Nima County collection. And our former first lady, they're doing their fraternity collection. So former first lady, before you leave, let me ask you. When I ask you one question. Because it was a little funny to me. I said, wait, let me finish what she feel. I'll answer the question. When I said, so the fraternity, why you do that? Why you just face a cheer?
We ain't going out all around. That's all I can tell you.
Don't open Pandora box.
Because when I
ask a question, when she face a seat, I said, oh, okay, let me leave that one. Let's talk about it there.
Yeah, just leave that on a part. I want people to know why I'm so involved, because he is my fraternal brother. And that's the order that I take to support the event, and make sure that things go the way, even when he's alive or during his death. And that's why I get that. That's why I make a disclaimer. I'm not here for LAI. I'm here for my fraternal brother.
Yes, standing with your brother. That's awesome. That's why people join all the fraternities for. Thank you so much, former first lady. Thank you so much, Mr. Jan. Go ahead.
Logan, one more thing. Let me say this to my Nima County people. You guys are doing wonderful. Wonderful.
But speaking in Gio or speaking in Mano, so you can know that. You the whole president. Speaking in Mano.
Yeah. Nima mia ni saying nange ka de ka zuo
Oh
kepie
God.
ka dopi de nima kante mia na o dobe. So nange ka de ka zuo se selling, you know, wherever we are right now is not where we want to be, but at least thank you so much. You guys are doing great. Whoever that have not received the message yet, please help and share the message to all of our, brothers and sisters out there. Let them chip in. Nima County people, I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud to be from Nima County. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, guys, we want to say thanks to both of you, and we look forward to seeing the community chipping in as we go along.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. Thanks to everybody. All right, for lady. All right, so we had Mr. Jan Volula, and we had the former first lady, Professor. Why Jackie called it Professor Peter? Professor Peter, you live long. Trust me. Yeah, I hope going about to get you small money where you say, oh, Fede, stop on my heart. Let me get you a small thing. We got 2 times now. Former for lady Ruth Clark Tati and Mr. Jan Volule, they were here. Now, looking I will be sending her own letter out to all of her supporters. Y'all know that one now. All the people who supported Looking Hour, all the people who let us see my black face when I can't hear, all the people who can enjoy some of the information we can bring here. The way sometimes the show can be hot on dealing with the Liberian community and talking to our own friend and well, we know that our friend, but because the issue we got to discuss it, they can be clapping for me and I'm begging you. When I $5, when I $1, when I 50 cents, donate it. If you want to donate 50 cents and you notice somebody not give $500, if you notice the 50 cents, you want nobody see it, I will put your name there as anonymous. I will put your 50 cents, but I will still give your phone number to the family to say thank you to you too. They want one cocoa photo bucket, my people. Please. The reason why I'm begging because the thing here, and I experienced it before. Give so that God will bless you. The only thing that God say, if you want blessing, you got to become blessing to others. So the only reason God will give you that because you gave to somebody too. And in this time here, right now, to bury somebody, one spot is so expensive. So the address is here. Those of you who in the other chat room, I just posted the address in the chat room. You can stop by the family house. You can even take water. You see, young man, he was born on January 21st, 1980. Then he died February. You can imagine from January to February, that 1 month. You were born on the 21st. He died on the 23rd. You see that? So this is a sad moment. We all know that it is the Lord, but nobody won't go soon. Because the reason why you won't go soon, because you're looking at all the other things that life has to offer you. Your young family, who to leave your children away, who will take care of your children when you leave from here, so that all that thing you won't go easily. So we're begging your please. So I will have my list going up. Me, I have my own people then too. The same way the fraternity people have their own people there. Judah have her own people there. So all the one cocoa when Judah bring her own one cocoa, whatever I call it, I bring my own one cocoa. Then Young Poluda group bring here one cocoa. If possible, I know the Indiana Young Men Association too. They will also do the late collection because they always do it for everybody who died in the community. And all the other smaller group, the Basel group will pop in. Then later on, you see all these smaller groups in town here, the Men's Association, when they pop in, the family will say, at least. Now it's an indication that we live here. The people will able to wrap their hands around us. So we will do what we have to do. Tonight, following right after the show, you'll see the list going out. You'll see the name of people who've been donating. Some people will see in their inbox. You'll see personal message asking you for donation. Please don't see it to be different thing. I know you'll get tired now because when I send that message, sometimes I can send you text. Hey, I send the message. Yeah, for you. Yeah. Oh, one person can collect the money, man. But they want not area collection. But one person can collect area to collection. They want not area collection. They want here that Looking Our collection I will be doing. Y'all are here talking about LAR. Y'all say any money y'all want to give my girl to LAR. My own, I'll be asking my people differently. So if you get LA at $20, you can also give me $1. My own, I won't put them when I just want $1.50, any amount you give. So all the small collection that will come from Iran, it will help. It will help. So as far as I'm concerned, you see that Eric I send the stuff, but I don't see anything. Hey, God. Hey, DDA. All those people you calling, they should have been there for him when he was sick. DDA, you right. DDA, maybe you talking the same thing. Let's care for the people that are living. Me, I'm lying, DDA. You saying the very thing I've been saying. We got to set up system in a way where when even somebody coming to the town, they didn't get people, they need a system. We say, my man, they 1,005, go get your lawyer. Or the other person here saying, yeah, coming, we got a brother who have a house, but that brother get one room in your house. We'll talk to that brother for you to be hanging in there till you can get yourself settled in. So all these small things, we can work on it, it can happen. But all we need to do, we need to try to be proactive. You see, one thing I have realized about we Liberians over the years, not only those in the community I'm talking about, but I'm talking about myself as well. We are so reactive. We are not proactive. We always speak, we always react when things happen. But instead of planning for what will happen, we don't do it. We don't do it. So at the end of the day, we keep spending on dead body instead of spending on living body. Because some of these things can be avoided. We can wrap your hands around you and we say, brother, like one of the other brother who was sick, he talked to me and I told him, I said, brother, yeah, I wish I could help. The only thing I can do, I can give you the audience. I can make people hear your voice. I can make people picture your condition. If somebody want to help, they can help. I just one person. And he and I talk about it. The only thing he was afraid for is coming to explain his problem to the whole community. And he was looking at how the community will seize that problem. If they don't help him, what happens next? People will start throwing his problem, carrying it in the corner and gossiping about him. That's why he never show up. And I reason with him too at the time. Because you say, the way I noticed the community can only deal with people that they know. I say, and for me, I never been around here for some time. And he and I had our conversation. I even talked to him to go on one of the other shows on TGIF, Professor Pele and Fasia Hilton. I said, Professor Pele and Fasia Hilton will be glad enough to assist you. And they were open to assist him as well. They communicated with him. But he felt that, well, explaining my problem to the whole community and the community cannot help my problem, then what's the need? Like, yeah, explaining myself. And sadly, people who close to the administration, they knew about it. But the thing about it too, let me play the devil advocate. Not every time I can't be on the administration, be administration. The administration can knows about everything, but the administration cannot solve all of the problems too. The problem that we are confronted with, though administratively, they have to put into place processes or mechanisms as to how do we solve those things. But they can solve all the problem. How much thousand they get in the account? 50,000 or 40,000, how many thousand? Saying we last saw that money. Now, if they keep going and they'll be taking money or adding money, that whole account going to deplete. And at the end of the day, the only source of income the association have is dues. And how many people paying dues this time? Yeah, I think the financial secretary already getting tired now because since January started, I haven't seen her posting anything about dues to say, hey, please be reminded that the year have ended. We're starting a new year. We are encouraging members to please pay their dues. We haven't seen that. So what we need, no politics here. When I first started, I think Didier, you can bear me witness. It was part of my manifesto. I said something. I said what we needed to do with this association is not to target the big things. I know the big things is about, oh, we need to get a hall. The Liberia Association need to get a hall. Long ago, we never have a hall. No. Those hall were part of my agenda. Yes, it's important for to have a community center, but you can have a community center that do not give to the community. That community center becomes a liability. Because if anything you have that you can't get profit from, it becomes a liability. Even your car, it becomes a liability if your car is not giving you anything. So what I thought that was going to be more important at the time when I ran was, let's target the low-hanging fruits. What are the low-hanging fruits? First of all, like I said, I believe in this Chinese proverb. The Chinese proverb that says the beginning of wisdom is by calling everything by its name. So what I meant by that was, in the first 100 days, what we're going to be targeting, identifying every Liberians in this community. First of all, how are we going to do that? I'm going to carry on a serial launch of awareness. That awareness are going to be specifically not to drink beer or chew meat, but that awareness are going to be targeting Liberians, taking down their statistics. Meaning, we're going to take down your name, we're going to take down your house address, we're going to take down your phone number, we're going to take down contact information. So it's almost like you're doing a whole membership drive. But that membership drive is going to be like a fun fair where I have a friend who in this place, Philadelphia, who are already willing to work with me. He was already fitting because that's what he did. He did demographics. So he was already doing the whole thing. So it was almost like a subway where we send it to you like a link, but we're explaining the link to you, and the link will display what it says you'll be giving your information to. So just you put the information in, that information come and the information safe in a database. So imagine like what happened here. All the association need to do. We ain't got to call you say, oh, brother Philip Logan, where do you live? No. I just supposed to be sitting in my home like this on Christmas Day. I'll check my mail and see mail with my address, and they have only Liberian Association of Indiana. That's a simple way to show that you care for all Liberians who live here because you can track them by their unique locations. Because I can bet this for sure. If you ask our membership chairperson right now, she don't have even database to show every Liberian who live here. Even me, like, yeah, they even know my house. They cannot show you record that they have my house address on. First, they don't have it. So if we cannot identify the low-hanging fruits to identify all of the Liberians here first. So at a certain point in time, when you see somebody for some time, you can just go to the post office, write a little letter, post that letter, and they may receive a letter in your mail. When you're receiving something in your mail that have just the Liberian Association on it, what happened? You feel that you are part of this thing. But if you just, the only time that you can be part of it when they're having party, when they're having shows, when they're having this one, then you have to go in by yourself. So it becomes like, what's the need? What's the need? So, like, every individual who is on that list that paying $5 as a dues, you're supposed to get that person full information, that person biographics, everything. You got to get it. You got to get a whole demographic sheet where this person is, his name is Philip Logan, his wife is this person. It's a whole, anyway, we bereaved. We bereaved. No time to go through all of that right now. Yeah, we bereaved. But that's something we needed to target first. That's why when I stress on survey, people felt the survey was impossible. Because I saw that people saying, I think the former president, he went to my launching program, he asked me about the survey, how possible would the survey be? And I explained to him, it was just a clear, simple process. And the membership chairperson, Mrs. George Darby, you got to step up. You got to do more. The only time I see the membership chairperson working is when we have in program. Or when somebody die, then I see message going off in the community, say, oh, please pay your dues or please contribute. Because if you go check that roster of the membership chairperson, you'll find out there are a whole lot of Liberians in town here. The names are not even on there. But by default, they are member because they pay $5 dues. And which of course is wrong. It's wrong. So yes, we've been here for a little while. 7:55. We're about to take our exit. But what happened in Grand Cape Mount today in King George? It was a serious issue about the protests, and Liberians lost their life today due to live shooting. And I know no Liberian should lose their life on things like that. But again, sometimes I know protests are good, but sometimes stay away. Let's listen to some of the interview, and courtesy to Mr. Jeevan Smith, he sent this video.
We are here for our people, and we will stand for our people. They can bring the whole violence back in the country, but we will not allow for Bill Mountain to do the illegal thing they've been doing in the country for 10 years now. 10 good years. Bill Mountain, you kill the people on the mound, and you close it out. You kill our brothers, and you seal it out. Nobody can say anything. We are mad, and you will kill everybody. But we will not succumb to you. We will not succumb to you. This is now Bangoma protest. We will protest against you. If you feel you buy the army of Liberia, I will meet the president tomorrow and to tell them we're not going.
Josie, prior to your coming here, what did you hear? What happened?
I sent a communication on the floor yesterday, and I told plenary that the army is no longer reserved for to save this country. They are here to intimidate our people in our own country. We are enemy to ourselves. Are we enemy to ourselves? My bro have gone a long time. Nothing happening in the country. Bring the police, the army to suppress us. Our own resources, you know how many years the country been suffering? They come and exploit our country and go. And we here suffering.
Have you any information that some of your citizens were arrested today or?
Yeah, we saw them in the bus. Okay. We saw them in the bus. It's took them to Central, and tomorrow morning will be in Central.
What is the reason for which they were?
Because B Mountain paying certain people money. That's the reason. That no other reason. B Mountain come with the money, and when our people demand, the MDA recommend what the MDA say, they sign on it for them to implement those things. They're not doing it, so they go hire the army and bring them against our own people. As you can see, they are
all right. So there you have it. B Mountain is a concession area. People, they are mining gold and all the stuff, and the local dwellers feels that we can be here with all of the resources we have, and you people are getting rich, and we have no school, we have no hospital, our roads are deplorable, so it makes no sense. So therefore, if you people cannot meet up with some of these requirements, then you will now operate here. And today, excavator got burned, and they burned properties, they burned the police station, and lots of things got destroyed. You know, this thing carried my mind back to when they staff us at Asila Meta when they protested in Yekipa. There was a lot of destruction to the point where they how to call it? They had some little device that they could use on one of the machines to mount in the mountain. That thing cost almost $2 million, and that thing got removed. You know, I was much younger, but I was privileged enough to go on that mission by the former president of Liberia, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. I was one of those who went there on the investigation, and we sat with Asila Meta Bull, and we sat down with the owners of Asila Meta. He flew in on a private helicopter, and we have this conversation. And you can for all the conversations, you can know that some of the people who have evils for Liberians are Liberians. Because you'll find out that people who in some of the bigger positions who supposed to push the agenda of the common people, they are Liberians, because they put Liberians in these positions. But Liberians who got into these positions, they are afraid of being terminated. So they do not push for the common people, especially in concession areas. They just occupy these positions, and they care about the big salaries, and they don't care about what is happening down to the lower man. And I could tell you that day when we went to that place, it was so tense. It was tense to the point where we ordered a lot of arrests. A lot of people went to jail. A lot of people were investigated. And some people, you know, when the kind of protest started, or when it starts, there are some people who have no link to the protests. The only thing they want to do, they want to loot. They want to find means to gain wealth. So that's the only thing they want to do. So they got no link to the protest. They have nothing. They live in other communities, but because they hear there will be protests in era, time, boom, you see them running coming. So now with this thing happening in Kinjal, I hope that the president of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency, Honorable Joseph Yuma Boaka, don't take these things for play. These are some of the serious and grave matters that can scare investors away. Yeah, they can scare investors away. So, yeah, my brother, I know you want to come out here, but I already running, man. Okay, my brother. Okay, let my brother just get his 2 cents on it because I'm about to run. Yeah, follow that. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Man, my man, the rescue mission has become a risky mission where people die
God.
today. People die today, my man.
Didier, you want to yeah, the man trying to the rescue mission.
The rescue
Yeah.
mission. Look, brother, you know, it's a serious matter. The current government really need to stand strong because in our scene came out, low B mountain people, chemicals started killing all the fishes our people living on in our scene came out today.
Yeah.
Few years ago. And the people stood up, nothing happened. So we brought in this government for the government to be able to change one or two things around. Not even though the people were on the street today protesting.
I agree with you, Didi. I agree with you.
You see,
no, I agree with him. I agree with him because the reason why I agree with Didier on this point, Liberian people, when they decide to protest, they care less about the police because the police do not carry arms. So only a few higher ranking officers carry arms. And I remember when I went on an operation in Yekepa when Asla Meta got attacked, the citizens couldn't listen. The police couldn't withstand it. They had to take AFL to come before they start to run. Yeah. So go ahead, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, but peaceful citizens protesting on the street with no arm, using live bullets on them today, it was totally uncalled for. It's unconstitutional, and there should be no way that we can back such things. You know, there are a lot of means. There are a lot of means to you know, put the situation to ease. You know, you get tear gas. What's wrong with the hot water tanks and what have you, right? You know, so some of those things. But why would you use live bullets on people that don't have no arm? They were on the street, you know, protesting. It's not what we yearn for. It's not the rescue mission we pray for. It's not the rescue. The rescue mission came in with the thought: love Liberia, love Liberians, love Liberia, think Liberia, and love Liberians. You know, so using live bullets on peaceful protesters today is not loving Liberia. It's not. It's not loving Liberia. And today, that's a trend that the president have taken now. And the first time it happened was the AFL women, right? Yeah. The president came out and told us that they will investigate to come back in 2 weeks. Today, 2 weeks, we are not received that investigation report yet. We're going to a month now. We are not received that investigation report yet. And today he said again, we will investigate through his press secretary. We will investigate and come back to the Liberian people. So it's now a pardon for the president. Investigation.
So it is the same thing repeating for the we are government. Why you can just say we investigate?
We investigate and nothing happened. 25 million got missing. We investigate. 16 billion. We investigate. Our brothers and sisters were getting killed. We investigate. Nothing today. We're still waiting for investigation report from the we are there government, and the same thing. The rescue mission have taken the same thing now, telling us the same thing. Oh, we investigate and come back. So I would say the president need to do well for the Liberian people. He need to open his eyes and you know, the Liberian people say he's the most experienced person.
Yeah.
What we are seeing for the past few weeks, we're not seeing no experience.
It's showing something on the contrary, right?
Yeah, on the contrary. You know, we're not seeing that experience that Liberian people talk about. We're not seeing that. You need to, really, before that as a president.
But we'll come back to top politics, yeah. So we have to run. We'll set up because it's a whole long big topic here. It's a whole big topic to come out and discuss. So
rescue mission and not rescue mission for now until we can see both investigation report.
You play making DDA bad. All right, but I wish you all the best, man.
It will just be fine.
All right, Mr. Folule. All right, folks. We want to say thank you so much for being here with us. We want to say to all of you who joined us today, we want to say thank you and thanks for being here. It was a pleasing pleasure to be here serving you again as always. So until we meet again, we're going to meet again on Sunday as well. And we're going to be here to be doing our late collection. Your late $10, your $5, please, my boy, I'm begging you on my knees. I'm begging you. I'll come to your office. I'll come everywhere. If you get a $5, you get a $10. You see the list going up. So tonight, if you just look, you see the first list will be up. So if you do your $5, you do a $10, I'll be happy. Please, please, please. So thank you so much. Until we meet again, we want to say, like your dough, and don't forget, your brother Fetri, his wife needs some care, some visitation. So the number is right there. You see the home address is right there. So if you want to pay the visit, you see it right there. It's 6229 EMEROLD Court, Indianapolis, Indiana 46221. Please stop by and visit. Today we had another topic to discuss, but we're not discussing because we're here to talk about our brother Frederick, and after a while we'll come out to discuss something else. So I want to say thank you so much. Thanks to everybody. Yes, you're right. You're right. I do agree with you, Mr. Lamy Sam. So I agree with you. I'll also indicate that as well too. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much, and welcome, big brother. All right, folks. So want to say thank you so much. We are out of here, and we're gonna be back here again on Sunday. So stick and still. Don't forget, you are on the Logan's Hour. Until we meet again, we want to say bye bye and enjoy your night.